Hey there, happy Friday. Michael Wynn, Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, Division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Guys, today we're going to talk about why geofencing should be part of your digital game plan. So, what is geofencing? So, basically, geofencing is mobile marketing based on geolocation. So again, we are talking about getting information from mobile devices, right? Tablets, cell phones, smartphones, and we are putting a fence literally around a specific location, and the width and the dimensions of that could be 1 mile, could be 10 miles. Obviously the more targeted, the better the results. But drawing an invisible fence around a specific area in order to identify potential new customers that might be interested in your products and or services. And what's interesting, I think, about geolocation is it's not just about the location; it's also about the preferences and the specific demographics of the user of those devices. Because when you are creating a geofencing ad campaign, the ad campaign platforms have been collecting data as people move in and out of these various zones. So that data is collected and it allows a advertiser to understand who the user is. Are you 18 to 24? Are you 30 to 49? Are you male? Are you female? Different information. Well, how is that possible? Well, it really is integrated into the various apps that are on the phone. So, for those of us who have signed up for Facebook and have put in our date of birth because we want people to, send us a birthday reminder and, all those different things, that information is included in our app. Um, there's lots of other apps that pull that data in, or users input that data to create their account. So that information, is really leveraged when you are buying the advertising space, this digital space on the apps. Now, so that's kind of in a general sense of what we're talking about. So let's look at the how, the what, the where and the why of really getting a great ROI from your mobile marketing using geofencing. So first of all, how it really works is that it allows us to hyper target. So again, it's about matching the desired person, whether that's age or whether that's specific preferences, locations that they visit, and things of that nature, as well as where they're going and where they are. So that's really how the geofencing works. And then the other component to it is those ads are served inside of that native app, whether it's Facebook or whether it's the Weather Channel or whatever the top app is that's installed on the user's device, or even a mobile browser as well. So if they just pull up Chrome or Safari or whatever and they do a search for whatever, if they've literally come into the zone that you've defined, boom, that tracking pixel is placed on their device, and then you have 30 days of which your campaign can run. And so that's the how. The what, so as a business, so you want to think about where they were, and then where they're going, what their behaviors might be, and think about special offers, reward programs, a survey or an invitation to join an event. There are different types of messages and or ad opportunities to present to these very targeted users. So, I think it is a great opportunity if you specifically know how it works and then have a plan for what you're going to show. But then you got to know where you're going to target. And so here's a couple of things. So this weekend, all across America, there are going to be sporting events all throughout, right? So imagine in our local area, if you were to drop a pin, a geofence location pin on Doak Campbell Stadium, you would capture, all of those who are in attendance of that area. Now we could kind of spread it out a little bit further and pick up all the people who are tailgating, who maybe don't actually make it into the physical Doak Campbell Stadium. So I mean, we could go 2 miles out or 3 miles out. But imagine those people come into that location. You have an opportunity to at some point later serve them the ad. Because you know what, sometimes the cell reception inside Doak Campbell's terrible. So you might want to wait till the next day to send that ad. But here's another idea. So what about if you're a bar or restaurant owner and you know that someone's going to go to Madison Social, or someone's going to go to another restaurant or bar, competitor that's in that area before the game kicks off. So you might drop a pin on that location so that you can show your ad to them at a later date. Again, this is more competitive location-based geofencing, which can be a very effective tool in making sure that the right message hits the right people at the right time. So again, we want to make sure that we know how it works, what offers we're going to have, where we're going to place the geofence, and then why, is really to leverage the user's points of interest so that you can trigger the right kind of ads that are relevant and help grow your business and help increase traffic. Now, here's something that's really cool that I don't think a lot of people know about is, well, how do I know if it's working, Michael? That's what I want to know. Is I get that we can tag them and we can show them ads, but how do I know if it's really working? So we also can create conversion zones. So basically, we drop another pin on your brick and mortar location, and we can track if that user was shown an ad and then comes into your location. We have that data to say, hey, they saw the ad, it was displayed to them, and now they've come into your store. Like, that is sort of the secret sauce, right? That's what we're trying to figure out is, are our marketing dollars working? How are we going to measure and realize our return on investment for this geofencing mobile advertising campaign? Well, conversion zones are fantastic for that. In addition to that, if you don't necessarily have a physical location, maybe you are a mobile service provider, or maybe everything that you provide is through an online or website. Obviously you can drive traffic to send them to your website, pick up your retargeting so that if they leave and don't take action, you can circle them with ads based on your retargeting as well. So those are some great ideas. I thought about, again, with this weekend coming up and the great slate of games that are going to be going on, you're going to have literally a sitting audience just waiting, for you to be able to say, hey, yes, this is the group of people that I'd love to sort of target and help grow my business. So geofencing, it's great. It's hyper targeting, it's native apps, it's mobile browsers showing offers. You can target competitor locations and trigger relevant ads based on the interest of the user. So those are your tips today for this Friday. Thank you so much for your time this week. My name is Michael Wynn. I am the Chief Digital Officer at Digital Ops, the division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We will see you next week.